Well, it's about 20 to 12, and you can hear the bark. The dogs are barking because I walked through the pinch point, got it from both sides. So what I'm doing today is this is my first time away from the house for 2 days, and I want to see how long. Noisy neighbour with their bike. Yeah, I saw them leave earlier today. Yeah, anyway, I'm trying to find out how long it's going to take me to get to the shops. So I could try the bushwhacking course, which is actually along the creek, which in theory is shorter. But I'll wimp out and just go along the road today and see how long it takes. I just need to stretch my legs. Like I say, 2 days just pottering around the house. I'm feeling a bit better today too. I was feeling, actually I woke up about 2 a.m. and had a really bad hay fever. Might have been because I was doing that gardening, all the grass and what have you. And I had to take a pill. Glad I bought those pills. I thought I wasn't going to go through them, but since being up here, I've noticed that maybe there's a lot of vegetation, and maybe something's just not agreeing with me and need antihistamines. So I took the pill, even had a Ventolin shot because of my breathing was a bit affected by it all. And I felt a lot better and went back to sleep. I actually slept fairly well till about 5:30, so that wasn't bad. So I'm waiting to hear from a number of tradies, and I haven't heard from one yet. The only person that's called me back today is actually the bank, the CommBank, and that's Linda Van. She's been very good. She's always conscientious with the customer service. And because I had the home loan was showing not 85,000 but about 86,800, and of course that's because they were directly charging against my home loan for some government charges. They do all right out of houses. You know, when people buy and sell houses, the government are the greatest beneficiaries from what I can gather through their taxation. And boy, do they tax you. Like it says about 1,800, I wasn't expecting. It was all itemised elsewhere, but I didn't expect it to come out of the home loan. So I've just transferred the money across from another account with the CBA, and now it's back to 85, so that's all sorted. I thought I was actually 20 grand better off than I actually am, only because the CUA money had only been transferred to CUA much faster than I expected. It was a rapid transfer system, which I think they must do it within an hour or something at the time you do a transfer, because CUA is not now a credit union. The CU is Credit Union Australia, CUA. Now they're Great Southern Bank. Now that might mean that they're all integrated with the other banks, and if you transfer funds between Great Southern and the other big banks, it's a very quick process, and it sort of made me feel a little richer for a short time. So that was a nice feeling, but only short term, unfortunately. So going to go all the way up. Got to go all the way up to Cottesloe Drive up there, and then do a left-hand turn to get to the shops. I might pick myself up a bottle of red because I'm probably have a break from the gin. You know, I've been drinking it constantly. Today I actually contacted a number of people, 2 landscapers online, and the bus. The dreaded bus. Yes, 2 landscapers, a guy who did fix my lock when I was in Clare Street in the apartment, because I'm thinking of putting a lock on the front gate, and I've sent photos through to him with a message just seeing if he's able to do it. And also, who else did I contact? Someone else. Oh, electrician, yeah. Contacted a local electrician about getting the LED lights fitted. Thought there's two locals and they both get good reviews, and I think I might as well get them to quote on it. I figure it's probably better to go with a local if they're being recommended. I also contacted another TV guy who seems to be reasonable, and because I've given up on the TV man guy, he's useless. He's had two opportunities to come here and neither time has he showed, so I've pretty well written him off. So even though he's had excellent reviews, well, he's going to get a non-excellent review from me, the way he's treated me. I hate when tradies just are super slack. He claims, mind you, the first time it was because he had a broken screen on his phone, and if that's true, well, that's okay, but it's happened again, so I think there's a definite pattern's formed, and I'm not feeling particularly forgiving this time. So there you go. Pretty warm day, the sun's out. We've had a lot of sun. Still moisture on the grass in the morning. I want the landscapers to give me some advice on soil and things, and I'd also think I won't be up for building putting flower beds in where the grass is. I'm going to need landscapers to do that grunt work. I'm not going to do that myself. So I think I will get them in to do some work, but I've contacted two of them. Hopefully they'll both reply, and I'll get the best quote, because they're both supposed to do good work, so we'll see how it goes. Another guy in a high-vis vest, that's what you see around here. They're all tradies. A couple in my street, a couple in the close. So, it ain't big. Hi. I'm not the only one walking up here. I said hello, but she's got headphones on, she didn't hear me, I don't think. So, yeah, there's no footpaths along here. She's got a decent pace. So, Cottslow's just up the end here. Yeah, okay, well anyway, that's the first person that said hello back has ignored me, so okay. So, yeah, can't all be friendly here. I was also thinking about getting a drop box for mail, but that's not a top priority. That might be something that the lock guy could do, actually, Guy. So we'll see anyway. But yeah, anyway, that's the state of play. All the settlements out of the way, which is great. And like I said, it's my first chance to really just go up to where the shops are, so we'll see what we can see. Yeah, I think it took me about 10 minutes to get up the main road, Garnet Road, up to Cottesloe. Now I'm heading towards the shops. You can see that woman with the pusher. She's certainly gone way ahead of me. She's going along the footpath now. It's more shade on this side, so I'm happy to walk on the grass. So, suits me. A lot of reno work happening around here, renovations. Not surprising. Oh, this is muddy. Oh, this whole place is being done too. Okay. Yeah, well, there's a lot of places on the market, so it doesn't surprise me that the tradies are having a boom time at the moment. I've got to actually contact the other GP, the one in Tradies Beach. I can walk there. It should take, it would be about a 30-minute walk, I think, to there. So it's not that much further, really. I think getting to the shops here is going to be about a 25-minute walk the way I'm going, because I'm not that far away now. And Only downside Cottesloe is it's a bit of a traffic sewer, so it would be nice to take the shortcut down the creek, but it'd just be nice if they had some pathways there, because you've got to walk all over the grass. So it's probably okay at the moment, but when it rains, it's not good. Anyway, I'm on this side because I'm getting some shade, so it makes a big difference up here. Yeah, the sun can be pretty bad even in winter. Yeah, it's quite a busy road, Cottesloe. I'm glad I didn't even consider that place with the beautiful garden. That was a good move in retrospect. So just down here should be the shops. Not much further. Could have bought a place nearby though, nearby the shops, which again is probably more practical, because I may be going to the shops more than the beach, but hard to say. I think I will pop down to the beach fairly regularly. I didn't do it today, I just want to do something different. So I don't want to do the same walk every time. This would be good for the trike though, it'd be great. Be about a 5-minute ride to get by trike here. And the traffic, even though there's a bit of traffic down here, it's not too bad. So it'd be fairly safe. Mind, you can go along the footpath along Cottesloe. That's a good thing, but Garnet Street, no footpath. Got to get used to that up here. My neighbour was saying that they've been lobbying to get footpaths built, but I guess it's a cost-saving thing for the council. So people are putting the word out, but you know, they can only squeeze so much. I would have thought the councils would be doing very well out of this this real estate boom. There's an example of it there. You see plenty of signs, because the rates will be going up because the valuations are going up. So it's a gold mine for them, it's a gold mine for the state government, because they get all the duties and stuff, the transfer fees and other crap that they add on, because they're still terribly in debt up here. The state government's totally irresponsible financially, fiscally, but no idea what they're doing. If it wasn't for low interest rates, Queensland would be totally bankrupt, but and Victoria's going the same way. And what do those two states have in common, I wonder? I'll let you think about that. You can ruminate on that particular one. Don't think you have to think too deeply to work out the answer. Yeah, very nice day, nice walk. I think we're there pretty well, I think. You don't really get a sense of where a place is until you actually have to do a foot slog to it, I think. But I've got to get this done before 1 o'clock, because that's the window for deliveries of groceries, between 1 and 7. With the emphasis, they said that they're most probably going to be between 6 and 7, so they did actually narrow it down further. But of course, no promises, that's just depending on circumstances in effect. So very legalistic in that respect, covering their asses. But yeah, it's got to be the shops eventually. That's the roundabout, so that's the shops just before it. Probably do with an alcohol-free day actually, but I probably won't feel that way around 5 o'clock when I normally start imbibing a few alcoholic beverages. They certainly taste good, the first few anyway. Yeah, here are the shops. Not a big shopping centre, but it's basically it. It's the only one we've got. Very nice down there. That area is quite nice. I just checked out some places. Yeah, and they've got a really small, very neat urban park. Very attractive. So even though you're a fair distance from the beach here, you've got some nice greenery. and you're far away from the highway not to really notice it back here anyway. Some of the places are pretty close to the highway though. I think there's a bit of an embankment to basically buffer from the highway. Anyway, here are the shops. The huge retail centre, Kewarra Beach. Let's spread electronic ants. Okay. Oh, Cairns Beaches, really, they'd be doing well. And there's the medical practice that's shunned me. Totally shunned me. Yeah. Well, I might get to use the pharmacy anyway. But I feel quite slighted. And here's Liquorland. Well, I think I've pretty well seen all there is to see at the shops. So apparently the pizzas are supposed to be alright, maybe one of these days. But it's not too far to walk, 20 minutes. So I was quite surprised at that. I thought it would be 25 at least. So that's good. Just still pissed off that I can't get to the GP. That would be nice. But they're not taking new patients, even though you live here. I think it's pretty crappy. But anyway, can't do much about it. I worked up a little bit of sweat, and now I'll be spending all afternoon waiting for deliveries. No idea. Actually, what have I got here? Oh, it's salt. Thought it was compost for a sec. Anyway, I'll see what the where's this going to be? Probably nowhere. Okay, no, doesn't seem to go anywhere. Alright. Anyway, the prices at Liquorland were the same, so that's good. Got myself a cheap bottle of red. And going back the same way I came, so there's no point really filming that. And that's basically my little overview of heading to the local shops in Kewarra Beach. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you think there's anything there of use to you or entertainment or whatever. And either do that or give me a thumbs up, or if you're feeling really energetic, do both. That'd be great.